through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me feel alive. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so
Hey, we are alive. This poor computer. My new RAM should be here sometime today, hopefully. If not, it'll be here tomorrow. But I got good news. I was able to get into the build a fleet and clean it the fuck up. So yeah, it should be, if things are continuing like this, it should be here this afternoon. That's good. Hopefully it's here before hopefully it's here before our live stream for the group survival. That way I can rip apart my computer, throw in my new RAM, and put it back together before we start that. That'd be ideal. We all know what ideal does. Alright. Alright, so I guess I should get rid of this little freaking stream starting shortly bull crap and hit the scene of the game. And hopefully we don't have to use technical difficulties at all today. That would be great. If I have to use technical difficulties, I'm going to scream. You guys won't hear it because I'll be blue screened, but could be worse. Could be worse. Welcome to the stream. Oh, let me see here. We got. Oh, yes.
Here we go.
And we're going. So, this is the mess that is, or was, our build-a-fleet. Now, if you notice, there are no ships. Just clean them out. Just saved. I turned off a whole bunch of stuff that was eating into RAM, and I found the biggest eater is the realistic audio. As soon as that was shut off, I was able to get into the save without any issues. So, devs, it is what it is. Oh, so there's that. I'm enjoying the new patch, which, you know, my dirty glass doesn't look nearly as clean as it used to be, but it doesn't look nearly as dirty as Keen usually has it, so I'll take it. I also like the tint. It's good. Shut up, Drake! Shut up! I want to hear it. I also shut off oxygen. I haven't placed any lights yet because that's where we were when I was blue screening, and therefore that's where we will be. I'm just trying to think of ways I can work on the outside real quick, and I don't really like how this looks. What ship did I forget, Drake? Oh, that one. No, I left that one so I know where all the other ships were. And I didn't put running lights on this one yet. That's... It was an intentional leave. But any changes I make to ships will be done on live stream. That way you guys know that I am building these from scratch and not taking off the freaking workshop or anything like that. Because, you know, that was a thing with a certain YouTuber, and that's just something I want to avoid. I'm better than that. We all know that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's not my place to go into it. So I won't go into it. Oh God, it's like I planned it. What the hell? Oh. Yep. So, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, this is a build a fleet. Normally I'd have every ship showcased here, but due to some unexpected errors, that's a terrifying thought. Last person I did that with ended up, you know, I could. I guess. But understand that I reserve the right to mute you at any given time. So, here we go. I'll be in Gaming Room 1. You there, Drake?
Yep.
Welcome to the stream. You are live.
Nice.
But understand that. As the scutella drops on my phone. What is it? It's one more. If anybody ever wonders where I get my snarky sense of humor, all I have to say is, I love my mom.
That's awesome. About along the same lines with my family.
You know what I mean? Oh, that's a new color. It's not red, it's orange now. The delete a block is now orange.
Really? I'm still loading into my game.
Yeah, it used to be red, now it's an orange. I actually kind of prefer the orange. This is nice. Because it's that, you know, construction orange. It's a legitimate... I like it. For the full list of bug fixes and changes, visit our forums. And we are only going to list about 4 of those things, so deal with it. Keen.
Yeah, I love that because even on Hot Fix Fridays, they never post what they fix.
Nope. Ever. Alright, so I'm of the mind that, one, I need to push that block back and hit the symmetry button and then cut into that again. That way, you know, it gets done right. Oh. Well, I'm sitting here trying to think that this station does need a bit of a defense. Now that I can go back to working on the station without, you know, shit exploding in my computer. For those who weren't here yesterday, I blue screened 3 times because I've got a bad stick in my computer and I'm lazy as fuck. And I'm paying the price for that laziness. It's Drake's fault. Really.
Yep.
That's not a good thing. Phoenix, the RAM is not fixed until later today, but I should be receiving it before our live stream, our group survival live stream. However, I have found a little bit of a workaround for now to obviously get running. I want to taper this off. It would feel better if it was tapered. I like my tapers. It looks cleaner when it's tapered. Sobriety means I need to change that taper too. Oh. So, yeah, here we are, you know.
Change all the tapers.
I don't mind it being delayed, Phoenix. I'm all right with it being delayed. If it needs to be delayed, it needs to be delayed. Not a big deal. There we go. Right blocks. In fact, Phoenix, that gives me enough buffer time, because if it isn't here until the afternoon, my time, then, you know, it gives me a little bit more time to jump up and down when it gets here. I need that RAM here. I really do need that RAM here. I would feel a hell of a lot more comfortable once it gets here. And for those, like I said, who are just joining, who don't know what the hell happened yesterday, I had 4+ blue screens of death because Kingston sucks. Or not Kingston, G-Skill. I can't say anything bad about Kingston. I don't use Kingston. Probably would have been better off with Kingston. Do not buy G-Skill RAM. At least in my experience, that's what got me in trouble. And that's actually what's causing my brother-in-law to have issues too. 2 of the 3 computers that were built with G-Skill RAM recently are having issues. So, oh yeah, that looks loads better already. Loads better already. I like it. I'll even leave that as it is and just paint that up and be done with that. Heck yeah. And now I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. I like that stem. I don't like these sub-stems for docking. I think they need to be reinforced. What do you think, Drake?
Probably some reinforcement would go well.
So we're gonna cut them out and figure out how the hell I'm gonna reinforce them. I'm gonna keep the solar down there because this thing actually only has like 4 small reactors, and for the amount of refining it does and assembling and all that crap, it needs the boost. All right, so if I go like this.
You could either go with armor blocks or do what I've seen on other builds like that with the catwalk going along the sides.
I was thinking about the catwalk, but I think because of how the rest of this fleet is, I think I would be better served with the armor blocks. It would fit better.
Yeah.
And I am going to go about 15 out, I think. Then I'm going to put a conveyor block, and then I'm going to put a connector. So yeah, it's been one thing after another. This past week, I've had a... If anybody wonders why the hell I'm a cynical asshole, just watch the past live streams. I've had to deal with a lot. I think, anyway. I mean...
Yeah, hashtag cancer sucks, and then hashtag memory sticks blows.
Yep. I mean... And for the record, I do not have the cancer. Thank God. In all His grace. But, a family member has it, and it sucks. I actually come to find out, there's another family member who I'm not so close with. I haven't, you know, seen her in a while. Her cancer came back. And she's fighting that. So. And her husband died of cancer back when I was in Korea. I was close with him. So it's just one of those, my family's fought enough of this shit. I'm tired of this battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. My dad's brother passed away years ago due to colon cancer. Well, not colon cancer. It's called rectal cancer,
Yep.
and what it is it's cancer in the intestines.
Yep. No, I'm familiar with it. My uncle passed away with it about 2 years ago. My other uncle, my stepdad's brother. Dude, like I said, I am sick and tired of this fight. Oh. It's a nasty bit, so I'm glad you can appreciate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, between in our family, between that with my dad's brother, and then I've had his mom, grandma. She passed away with Alzheimer's, and yeah. And then let's see, I've had my other grandma right now is dealing with Alzheimer's, and then had a great grandma pass away recently because of old age. She was like 96, 95, 96, but she had Alzheimer's real bad too.
Yeah, and see that at least is, you know, more. For once, I would like to bury somebody due to old age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that sounds harsh, but I mean that's just me in general. There we go. That looks better. I like that. That looks a lot better. I'm just a little blocky for this fleet. I gotta keep it a little streamlined. You know what I mean? I gotta balance everything here. Oh, fuck me. I'm an idiot.
What'd you forget?
Oh, you'll see once the stream catches up.
Yeah, what is the delay on your stream?
About it's not intentional delay, but it's a delay that happens anyway. It's about 30 seconds, maybe 45.
That's not too bad of a delay. I'm just watching it and then listening to our conversation go, and it's like, how far back are we?
That's not bad. I mean, I prefer it. I've got YouTube set to less viewer buffing. I figure you guys would appreciate less viewer buffing over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that, and if you do a full-on true live stream where it's going as you're going, it causes more of a problem with OBS or with the upstream.
Yeah. And
Or in your case, just might kill your computer with memory.
I'd let you know if I could remember, but. So, Casey, at some point, yes, I would like to see it, but it will be off stream first, and then we'll showcase it during the live stream. You know, that way I can. Or you can get preemptive about it and post a picture of it in Discord. Just, you know. Expect true honesty from everybody around you. Nobody gets to pull any punches. Not thinking that. There we go. That's better. Antonio, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, it's Antonio.
I like him. He's cool. You know who I haven't seen in a while, and it's probably because I ripped into him a while ago, was Nova Space Gaming. To be fair, he had it coming.
The classic, my ship can kill your ship.
Yep. Along with, you know, unnecessary amounts of Dallas jokes that, you know, just got old. So yeah, for you guys just joining, I have obviously fixed my my issues for RAM temporarily. By fixed, I mean the RAM sticks are still in my computer. I just don't give a shit. Sorry. All right, that looks a little bit better. At least it's reinforced. I don't know. What do you think? Well, painting a ship is actually easier than people think. It just requires a very specific thought process. I have a certain set of skills. I'd find you, but I don't care. Alright, let's do this.
So you're going to put any sort of point defense down towards the bottom of the station?
Yeah, that's actually what I was just thinking about. That little block I just placed in the stream.
Yeah.
That is the mounting point for a point defense turret. I think I'm going to stick with Gatlings, but I think that's the solution. That's why it's one out from the solar panels, is that way I can get block in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also found out interior turrets are a really nice point defense too.
They are. Surprisingly do a lot of damage. But, I'm finding that the Gatling guns, at least, you know, the small ship Gatling guns, do a shit ton more damage than expected. I mean, a shit ton more damage. There's a reason why I keep on saying on the live stream why I fear the Neon Strike. In fact, I will demonstrate why I fear the Neon Strike now that I'll blueprint this station. For the most part, other than some interior lights, it's done.
And just levitate.
The only downside I have with interior turrets is they can't be connected into any sort of conveyor system.
Right. Alright, we need another ship pasted. The Kiwi.
Yes, Kiwi. I love it.
I actually am a big fan of the Kiwi. It's a heavier armor frigate, but it moves fairly well. Cruiser, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to demonstrate exactly what this little Neon Strike will do. Now, imagine, or bear in mind, that the carrier... Oh, music's a bit too loud. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Gaming Space, thank you, and welcome to the stream. We are kicking ass and taking names. So, bearing in mind that the carrier we have is supposed to have 6 of these neon strikes. And I figure we'll have 2 carriers. One's going to have, you know, the 6 neon strikes. The other's going to take the civilian vessels that we made to support the fleet. So here it goes. I mean, bearing in mind, that turret's down. That turret's down. I mean, short bursts. If it's light armor, if it's a component, it's gone. It's dead. I mean, this is ridiculousness. It'll chew through. I mean, even the heavier armor that we've placed, it chews through. Takes a bit longer, but I mean, there goes its, you know, maneuvering for the most part right there.
Yeah. I'm also, there is one mob, I know your feelings on mods, but there's one mod I particularly like, and that's the jump drive critical explosion.
Yeah.
Just because that's how I feel a jump drive, if they were to exist in our time right now. That's how I expect it to go. Just disintegrate half the ship in one blast.
Only if it was charged. But I mean, look at this. Sit here and chew through. Now imagine, this is just one fighter. And yes, this one fighter just sitting here would get its butt kicked by the Kiwi. But 6 of these fuckers just outside turret range, just sitting here pelting the ship. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I am talking just outside of turret range. You can sit 900 meters out with these Gatling guns and do the same damage I'm doing. I mean, that ship is disabled and still takeable. You know, so I'm digging it. That's the Neon Strike. Now imagine 6 of those doing the same damn thing. I'm happy with that. I fear the damn thing. As far as struts on this, external struts on the side, you're gonna have to elaborate. Are you talking Zachua? Nope, it's been named. It has been named. Although I can definitely do a better job now that I've tapered a lot of things of tying in the bottom portion here. My neck is sore. I don't know what I did.
I take it you slept wrong?
That's probably my guess. Yeah, that looks loads better. You know, I enjoy doing this. This is a blast. This stream has been a great time killer. I don't know if you guys can appreciate the fact that my days are pretty mellow. Otherwise, boring even. My little brother's not one for conversation usually, so.
I trade your brothers, and mine will talk your ear off, and then half the time you just listen to him bitch and yell at everybody else that's driving around him.
Yeah. I don't know that I would take that. I'd probably tell him to shut the fuck up, but... really, if it's not Dragon Ball Xenoverse or Borderlands 2 right now, my brother's not much of a conversationalist. That's his, you know what? That looks like ass. I know what I'm gonna do. Is we're gonna get rid of all of it. Alright. Let me cut into, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Shit. Alright. Normally I'm better about that, but no worry, Rez. No worry. Nope. I might just redo this bottom section altogether. I'm going to. The more and more I look at it, it needs a lot more work. Did your dog chase you? I'm just glad to be live streaming with minimal issue here. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking, Rez. I'm looking forward to when I get my dog and I can do the same thing. Oh.
I turn my head away and talk to the little sister, and I look back, and now I'm completely lost on what you're doing.
I am. Well, I'm doing the whole bottom half over. I'm not happy with how that was looking or functioning. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm alt-tabbing and dropping Steam so those pop-ups don't happen. I'm building a kind of like a circular ring type thing to go with this. It's like a, well, you'll see. It's gonna look a lot better this way, and it'll have some function to it beyond just a couple sticks.
And a small crew quarters, refinery, assembler.
No, none of that. What do you think I am? We don't do that kind of crap here. You want luxury, you go to Disney or something. I don't know. Rez, is that you?
Yes,
No.
it is.
Is it? I can't tell. I've got shit minimized here.
Yeah, it's him.
Hey, Rest. You're breathing in your mic, man.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, is Darth Vader? Is that you?
Luke. I'm suffering from asthma.
Bro.
Alright, that does look a little bit better. Now, as far as the form and function of this ring goes, once I get it complete, I'm going to hollow out the inside and have conveyors go around it. Gives the conveyors a little bit of redundancy, gives the... You know, you'll see. I will be happy with it. That's the important bit. I will be happy. You know who hasn't joined the stream yet?
Eska.
See? Her presence is it's known when she's here, and it's known when she's not. She brings a certain mature or immature, depending on how you want to look at it.
Very.
You know what I mean? Hey, she's all right though. As far as humor goes, hats off. You know what I mean?
Mm.
She brings the live stream to its knees with the laughter sometimes. Now that Poland can go to space. Antonio! Nice. I must be missing something. I don't know the joke. I'd pull out another station I did with a ring system like this. But, I'm afraid that would kill
Is
my
it that
computer.
same one we took a trip?
Yeah, exactly. You remember that one?
Yeah.
I mean, you can appreciate what that station can do, but I'm terrified that if I do it now, then I would kill my computer and we'll be having repeats of yesterday. You know what I mean?
More RAM.
It will be here sometime today. I mean,
I still don't even have it yet.
No, I am running this
wow.
pure on luck, actually. Future note, if you are having memory issues, disable realistic sounds. That seems to be the biggest eater of memory.
Really?
Yep, go with the arcade sounds. That's what actually allowed me to get into the save game.
I might start changing up my settings choice then.
I mean, if you're like me here in a few hours, I'm going to have 32 gigs of RAM and it won't matter. But, yeah, 32 fracking gigs, man. Go big or go home. me live streaming, I'd rather go big. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd still do 32 gigs because fuck it. But
No, I would go home, but I'm already there.
well, so am I. So I mean, you know, time to go big then, right?
The win-win.
Yeah, I don't know what my computer would do with 32 gigs.
It should. What's your computer?
No, Cyber. Well, it's a cyber power PC.
What?
Off-brand, or actually, it's not off-brand. The company that built it is called Cyber Power PC.
Okay. Never heard.
Yeah,
Of
I'll pull the specs up.
Oh. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Antonio. I still don't get it, but you know what? I think I'm just that dense, so it's all good. Alright. Well, I've had worse looking things. Not sure that I'm happy with how that looks, but whatever. I gotta stick with it. I've already made my commitment to it. You know what I mean? Alright, so...
Yeah.
Let's do this far out. Let's give it a little bit of breathing. I've got Rezzed and Brain Fart. Drake. I knew it started with a D. Sorry, dude.
Good old Drake.
I apologize. That was a douche move on my part, but oh well.
No, it's completely fine.
Uh-oh. Oh god. Game crashed. At least it was the fucking game.
Oh.
At least it was the game and not the whole fucking computer. I thought I got lost there for a second. Oh. Dear Keen, fix your shit. Dear Trent, fix your shit first. Come on, please say out for delivery. Refresh. At local FedEx facility. Why is it not out for delivery? Make it so. I would like my RAM today. Not yesterday. Alright, we're back in game. Nothing's exploded. Alright. Switch my OBS back to the stream. Flip back to chat. Oh. apparently I'm making the glory hole for the glory ships. Thank you, Antonio. I will not unsee that.
I was gonna say, where is Eska and her dildo jokes?
Right? Her nymphomaniac comment. Well, that's fine. You can be one. Just don't hook up with anybody in chat. We're all a little weird. We're a bunch of weirdos. I think is what I said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
She's actually older than me.
She's older than you?
Yeah. Like 2 months.
Wow. How's that make you feel?
You know, just, yeah.
Yeah?
Still makes me feel like the old man of the group.
Well, it's because you are, but only by like a month, dude.
Yeah.
You've only got me by a month. So, I mean, if you feel like an old man, so am I. That is what it is. Alright. It's not the same, Antonio. It's not the same. A man making dildo jokes is a creep. A woman making dildo jokes, that's a different story.
That's a golden keeper.
I mean, if I started making dildo jokes right now, I'm pretty sure people would just leave. Hell, I would just leave. Oh god, the music was transitioning and I thought it was my fault again. It's like, oh god, what's happening now? What's gonna break now? I can't wait to get my RAM. I'll breathe easier. Although, playing like this, it's got that feeling of you shouldn't be doing it, but you're doing it anyway type. You know what I mean? I haven't had that feeling since I was a teenager. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ah!
Yeah, like sneaking into the adult room at the local video store.
Back in the day when we still had video stores, yes. I miss those days. Kids,
Speak for yourselves.
kids these days just don't know the struggle.
Yeah.
2 words. Ball mice.
Right.
I know you had to think about it for a second, but yeah, ball mice. That's it.
Yeah. Mouse starts not functioning as well, so you gotta take it apart and clean it all out, and you're like, ew, this is gross.
What the hell? Did my cat puke on this? I mean... Alright, now we're getting some progress here. Alright, I need to cut into that here and here.
It's like using the computer at work. You pick up the mouse and you look underneath, and yeah, it's a laser mouse, but you're like, oh my god, that's gross.
Yep. And you're just sitting here going, oh my god. Who the hell used this thing before me? And then you're like,
Yeah.
and then you're like, you know what? I don't think I want to know. I think I'm good. You suck. Or when you're sharing it with a family member.
Oh, yeah. Used my mom's laptop a few times and looked at the keyboard and it's like, I don't think this is supposed to be yellow.
Why is this
I had
yellow?
yeah. You can see where their what the most used keys are the ones that are still clean. Everything else has got like that dingy yellow on it from like sun to
Yup.
fade.
Yep. Or even worse or better, depending on your sense of humor, is when you have a sibling and they use the computer.
New meaning to sticky keys.
Oh, God.
See? The struggle. It's real. It's known. Said, put a fucking block there, you stupid douche. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Nah, I didn't hear a thing.
Okay.
Did you?
I don't know. The hell are we talking about? Sticky keys!
What is this game you're playing?
I don't know. What game are you playing?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell it's a Friday.
It is a frackin' Friday. And my kid has a half day.
Nice.
I wish I had a half day. Can I get away with that? I can get away with that! It's like, why is that so, square there? Just totally square. Alright, screw you, that was funny. Oh.
Good job.
Casey, I will get to it when I get to it, not before, buddy. You get pushy about it, and I'm just gonna, like, ignore you completely. Because I'm mean like that. And if you don't believe me, go to my previous streams. It's that simple. I understand you're excited. But I'm not going to sit here and stop every 30 seconds just because somebody posts something new in Discord. That's bad practice to get into.
Antonio.
How old are you, Antonio? I know that's the kind of a question that you normally don't ask, but I have to. I have to. Because there's just certain numbers that... Oh, yep, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's listening to that?
Huh?
My brother, oh my god. You know that catch me outside, how about that?
Oh my god, yes. I wish that is the most lamest meme ever.
Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. You know, I starting to think that I live in a really big hole, because I have no fracking clue what you're talking about.
Who's
That's a good thing.
Oh, well then I will just shut my pie hole and live in my hole. That sounded dirty.
Where's Eska when you need her?
Right. Oh, okay. He's 18. Antonio says he's 18.
Jesus, I must be your youngest follower.
You know, you may be the youngest, but you're by far one of the more mature ones. Like, I don't think I'm talking to you, a kid your age. I'm talking to, you know, somebody older.
Interesting.
It feels like I'm talking to somebody older. Place the fucking block, you douchebag game.
It's annoying when it's green, but it doesn't place.
Well, it happens a lot when you're in four-way symmetry. Alright, so... Casey's asking that one of you guys go into Discord and take a look at his fighter. I leave that up to you guys. If you don't want to do it, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
I can't be bothered. I'm in Space Engineers.
That's totally cool. No worries.
I'll look at it later, Casey. Eventually.
Yep. It will get looked at. May not be commented on, but it will be looked at.
And possibly even frowned upon.
You know what? I did say that we're ruthless. Phoenix even said that he wouldn't pit his followers against mine. If we had a follower match, he said you guys are brutal. There's no way in hell he would not do that to his followers. I take it as a compliment. That means my followers are freaking just badass. Alright, that needs to be squared off. Because it's going to go as a strut. He goes, Trent, you may take a while to get to freaking 2,000 viewers, 2,000 subscribers, but your subscribers are going to be some of the meanest fuckers on the internet. I went, gee, thanks.
And I'm back. I had a phone call, sorry.
No, no worries. God knows that happens to me plenty on this stream.
Does it?
It does?
Oh. I love it. That freaking... That comment during the co-op live stream that Red made just proves the point. Just, you know what I mean?
On how savage we can be?
Yep, it was great. The funny thing is, he subscribed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what I thought.
I think he got really salty.
I mean, we pulled no punches, and he was cool with it. And so, it was one of those, alright, I'll take it. You want to subscribe to more? Subscribe to more.
Should have asked him what his safe word was.
I don't care what their safe word is. I won't stop. Oh. That's like the military nowadays, man. When I was going through the basic training, there was rumors of them introducing what's called a stress card.
Oh my god, the timeout card.
Yep, the timeout card. We made fun of it so hard. Now we are recruits in the military. We are basic training, army brats. You know what I mean? We don't know dick from our heads. And we're making fun of the stress card. Okay? When my sister went through, nearly 8 years later, same basic training camp. I was Fort Jackson. I was relaxed in Jackson. I won't make any allusions to otherwise. Not only did they stop combatives, okay, they killed the combatives because they're hand-to-hand combatives training, because soldiers were killing each other's careers.
Really?
Yeah. So, you know, basically that tells me no discipline in the unit. At all. They were... So, I mean, she went through all of basic training without knowing what an armbar was or how to perform an armbar. You know, I was appalled, actually, is the appropriate word. I was so totally pissed at that concept that I voiced it right then on the spot. And then, yeah, they had cell phones through basic training. We weren't even allowed to say the word cell phone. You know what I mean? We weren't allowed to think it. If we got phone calls, it was through a payphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like my brother went through with the a boot camp with Marine Corps, and we didn't hear from him for like 3 months.
Yeah. You know, and that's how it should be. You should be cut off. You should feel isolated from family. You know, that... Yeah, it's harsh, but that's the idea. War's not a pretty thing. You know what I mean? It will be looked at, Casey. It's all good. Antonio, don't worry about it, man. Shit happens. You will find a date eventually. There's somebody out there for everybody. And I stand by that because I've been married for 12 years and, well, look at my personality.
Congrats, man.
My personality has been married for 12 years. So if I could be married for 12 fucking years, you have a chance. You know, it is a thing. It is possible. And thank you. Thank you. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just wanted to finish my sentence.
No, yeah, no worries.
13 years this November.
Well, congrats.
Nice.
It's been great. I mean, it hasn't been always great. That's the thing with marriage. There's always an issue at some point in the marriage. It's how you work through it that matters, in my opinion.
Well, if you think about it, if there wasn't an argument once or twice, then what's the relation about?
Yeah, you know. And in my experience, inevitably, it is about money. Usually. You know.
I mean, what is it not about these days?
You know,
I mean,
luckily for me, it's never been about, well, you've been seeing other women. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
One, that implies I care enough about other women. Why would a man do that to himself? If you've got a good thing at home, stay at fucking home. Don't be a fucking moron.
Exactly.
Men are not smart enough to have more than one woman. If you think you're smart enough to have more than one woman, guess what? You're a bigger dumbass than everybody else. Alright, I am getting happier with the mace. The flail, whatever you want to fucking call this damn thing. To a point. I need to put comms here. Yeah.
Everything changes.
Antonio, you'd be surprised how quick a mature person will get a date. I'm telling you. My wife told me the reason why she thought I was attractive was because of my maturity for my age. Which, you know, only inflated my ego more, but, you know. It's like, oh?
You're like, ooh, I'm mature? Really? Do you not know me yet?
Actually, she knew me for quite a while. That was what really, like, okay, you know. I mean, I met her. Let me see here. I was friends with her brother when I met her. And yeah. Yeah, I married my best friend's sister. I'm that guy.
Nothing wrong with that guy.
No, no. In fact, now my brother-in-law is my best friend. You know?
That's pretty cool.
So.
To answer your question, Casey, no, you cannot pipe in an interior turret.
I wish you could. It would make life a lot easier. Seriously. But it is what it is.
Keen.
Yeah, it's Keen's fault, but at the same time, it's alright.
I mean, we have a game.
We have a game, and I'd rather have a game than no game.
Agreed.
Exactly. I just love the fact that we have this awesome modding community out there, and then Keen goes and be like, that's actually a good idea. We're going to implement that.
You know, it's not the first time. I don't know how much you guys follow Kerbal Space Program, but I mean, they hired modders for a while.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right, this is that. I can't symmetry this properly. Keen, for the love of God, get rid of the offset on the solar panels.
Oh, yeah, they need to fix that, definitely.
Hey, there's a mod for that.
I'm sure there is. Eat a dick.
Centered solar panels.
Or at least the option to, toggle between centered or offset.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a lot better looking, if I must say so. And then, in keeping with the rest of the design, we're going to do this.
The one thing I wish that they would implement in Space Engineers is compound blocks. Be able to put a block within a block area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm building without symmetry.
Like Sid thrusters and Sid turrets.
Yeah, the compound blocks, the block within a block. I mean, I would love to be able to place a light in certain places that I can't fucking place lights because Keen's a great company that's given us a great game. I'm sorry. And Antonio, in this instance, she was being honest. Your experience and mileage may be very, very different. But I am 30 years old, and like I said, I've been married for 12 years. There's a reason I've been married for 12 years. Oh, yeah! I'm happy.
You sounded like it.
Wrong happy there, asshat.
The sound block is I think they honestly put it in a troll.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, have you played the scenario Escape from Mars?
Not yet. I'm actually thinking that'll be the next big stream setup. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I've been watching Waits of Space's playthrough on it. Absolutely love it, but I have to agree though with the sound block in that one because I've played it, looked at the setting on the sound block. It's going for 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Why?
I don't know, but it is the alarm, and it is the most annoying sound in the game, other than hearing something break, and you're like, "What was that?"
I don't know. What was that? Sounds a lot more entertaining though.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. What's the purpose of the sound block? Well, if you're answering Antonio's question, yes, it's the troll. I can't. I remember when it was added. I can't remember why.
I think I remember. It was for audio cues. You have it like if you had it hooked up to a sensor on a small ship and let you know if you're getting too close to a object, and you could have it sound off or be like enemy detected or stuff like that.
God, I remember when the pipes were first added.
I remember when the pipes had glass.
Yep.
Yeah, wasn't it 3 see-through?
Yeah, and it was one of the most lagging pieces in the game.
Yep. I remember the struggle of having to place your steel plates in the welding. I remember when welders came out too, but that's besides the point. I remember having to, you know, transfer the steel plates manually from the welders.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing Space Engineer shortly after they released the antennas, but then they didn't have a function for the antenna yet. It was just a base model.
Yep. I still think they need to look into the antennas and what actual antennas look like, but
Right?
well, thank you.
I like the small ship antenna.
Slash, thank you very much. We're getting to the point now, though, where I think I'm going to blacken the ring, just to tie it in a little bit better. I think I'm going to keep the insides of those little things white, just to kind of highlight. But I think we're getting to the point where this station is a station. I don't know.
Without any blue screens of death.
Without any blue screens of death. Or phone calls. Knock on wood. I like the geometry of that a little bit better, but no, I don't like exposed components, so we can do that. Whoops. Yep, okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't cutting off the conveyor. Yes, that geometry looks loads better. God fucking damn it. Oh no, that wasn't symmetry. Good.
I don't know how many times I've gone to build something just playing around and get it all nice and looking on one side and then look over like, fuck, that was an hour and a half of work without symmetry.
Yep. Yep.
I hate it when you forget to press N.
Oh, it's a struggle. It is a daily struggle. Well, daily for me anyway, because I do this daily.
Yeah, I'm on this game daily.
I play this game way too fracking much.
I play it too much, but I did not advance my skill.
I used to play a lot of Kerbal.
I don't know.
Oh god, Kerbal, man. I could play the shit out of that game. Or I have played the shit out of that game. I have a Kerbal Space Program coffee mug, alright?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I mean, I got Bill, Bob, and Jeb sitting right next to me right now. And they're
Bill,
mocking
Bob,
me.
and Jeb. Love it.
Hey, Jebediah, man. That Kerbal, that little green dude. So, on that note, I realized I got distracted earlier. Do you guys follow Kerbal Space Program? I believe was my question.
I played it
Me
once, but I'll watch it from time to time on YouTube.
So, did you guys know that it got bought out recently?
Really?
Yep. By
No, I did not know that.
Take-Two Interactive.
Wait, why does that sound familiar?
Walking Dead games. I believe.
Ah, gotcha.
I believe. I could be wrong. I also think they're the publisher for Borderlands, and I think they also, I think,
I want to say they're the parent company for Rockstar Games.
I think so too. So they just bought Kerbal Space Program, the IP, the whole thing. They own it now. They own Kerbal. Which I
Oh, yeah, so they made Mafia 3 and all that.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those holy crap. But I'm kind of on a mixed bag on that because you know Kerbal's not done, or at least I don't think it's done. There's so much they need to do to that game that. But at the same time, now Squad has the funding to do what needs to be done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could lend itself to a better game now. Or I could be smoking the crack. You know what? I don't know.
Well, I don't know what I've just built, but it's quite unrealistic.
Welcome to video games, dude.
Every time I build something, it turns out to be a cube.
That is the trick, isn't it? To build a spaceship without making it look like a freaking
Box.
Brick.
that. Yeah. I think I've almost mastered that skill. Sort of. Maybe not. I don't know.
Or I can get to look the way I want it on one side and have the top all nice and designed and like sloped and everything else, and then I go to the bottom and it's like, alright, that's just a flat slab. How do I spruce this up?
It's
You
like
know-
drawing, and you can draw a body and you can't draw a face.
I found giving my
Right.
ships a little bit of a belly helps.
Well, sadly, my ships can't drink beer.
Why not? Mine run on alcohol, man. Oh, that looks lots better. I mean, I don't know. I'm not overly happy with the top, but I will keep it. But I'm much happier with the ring itself here and how it looks.
Oh, nice. That looks
I gotta
nice.
say, I like it. Now we can just set the thrusters on like a slow overspin and have it just orbit.
Yeah, I could. I mean, this is. I want to give these things just a little bit of a...
She put a gyroscope on a slow rotate.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
That makes docking a bitch, but yeah.
True.
I think this is definitely a massive improvement over what I was doing. Did I just kill the music?
No idea. I muted the stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm not
she
sure.
talked.
I've got it turned down on my end too. That's a good description, Antonio.
I like it. I like it. Fuck off, but I like it. Oh. No, you're not wrong. Let's get rid of those wings. Where's our music? Uh-huh.
He's asking, "Are you still there?"
I have blue screened. No, I'm kidding. Oh.
Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised.
Neither would I. Now my computer's gonna do it anyway just to piss with me. Fuck you, computer. Fuck you.
Wait, how many tabs you got open in Firefox?
I've actually only got one Firefox open, but 4 tabs.
Well, better than yesterday with 50.
Yeah, that was something else.
And we all know half of them were that stuff, you know.
Oh my god. When I was younger, I could have killed my dad. He would sit there and bitch complain about the computer being so slow and stuff taking forever to respond. You walk in there to help him out and you look at, and he would have several web browsers open because he's clicked on a link and it opened up a new web browser or opened up a new tab, and it's like, this is why the computer is dying.
That's when you straight out tell them this is why we can't have anything nice.
Yeah.
Knock it off. Don't click on everything that says, hey, for good time, call. I had to explain that to my little brother once.
Oh god.
It's like, those are meant to make your computer suck. Knock it off. Oh, alright. Right, I can't have that like that. I need one of... Let's knock that up a little bit. Alright. Oh wow, that was awesome. It's like I counted or something. Which I didn't, but yeah, that's much better. Alright, now we gotta stick Gatling turrets there. So, I guess, I mean, the question now is, oh, I lost it. Never mind.
I thought the question was, where is Eska?
Well, that's also a question, but she wasn't feeling good. So,
No, this
She's
is
still
true.
better.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, Antonio.
Really, Antonio?
Alright, I think we're at the point where I'm happy with the defense of this. I am happy with the look of it. I need to get in there and, you know, color it. It needs running lights still, but, I mean, I think I've tied it into the fleet nicely. What do you guys think? Once the stream catches up.
Yeah.
Casey, missile turrets blow monkey balls, buddy. I thought I've explained that. Missiles do not
Extremely.
do the damage they should. They are...
They only do aerial.
They're crap. Missiles are crap.
They didn't used to be until they nerfed it.
Well, one, missiles, when they run out of fuel, should not detonate. They should be ballistic until they hit something. One. There's absolutely no reason that a missile should detonate at 850 meters. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I remember when they changed it from 8 to the 800 meters. I was like, really?
Makes no sense to nerf it like that.
I also remember if you were moving sideways or moving forwards, they would explode on as soon as they left the tube.
Oh yeah, and that's
Your
still,
ship would just disintegrate.
and it's still somewhat of an issue, but it's not nearly as bad. All right, I think we're gonna get to the painting process of lights. We're done painting. We're placing lights. Now, hopefully, I can do this without fucking blue screening. All right. Cabin lights. Set those 3.6. Intensity of 1.5. Red set to 212. Not. And there it is. A well-lit, soft-lighted interior. Oh, Antonio. That is a joke. That is something. That is something special.
I'm just now reading it.
Oh. I'll give him points for it. I mean, that's something. Oh. That's... I
Like it.
I like it. It's good. I might use it later. Oh. Let me see here. We got that. We got that. Let's get my running lights going. There we go. He says he's a special snowflake. I do not know that I would be proud of that, buddy. But I'm a conservative by nature, so I won't say I'm a full-on Trump supporter. I am a supporter of our troops, my brothers in arms. I am a supporter of my nation. I love my country. Even the people who make my country feel like it's, yeah. There are people in my country I'm not so proud of. Namely the whiny bitches that complain when they don't get what they want. And that could be a Democrat, that could be a Republican. I don't care. I'm an independent. But again, that's getting into politics, and I apologize because that's my own damn fault. I'm breaking my own damn rule.
Yeah, you're allowed to break your own rule.
Am I?
You're the rule maker.
I feel that I need to lead by example, though.
Do you?
I do. I need to lead by example. Whee! Running lights on. And I think we're running neon green. I like it. There's copyrights on that joke, he says. Then why are you talking about it? Why are you bringing it up? Alright. I feel that once these two lights are placed, grouped, and set, I think the station's done.
Yuck.
Yuck. That's not what you said last night, buddy.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. It's an old military thing. Nightmare, thank you. Antonio, that was borderline racist, buddy. There's your warning. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
My Firefox just crashed.
Oh,
All
no.
hail the blue
Impending
screen.
blue screen.
I
Dude, you got a nasty version of Clang.
I just saved. We should be alright.
Missile turret, you are so stupid.
That is another reason why I don't use them. Hopefully it was just Firefox having a hiccup and not on FedEx vehicle for delivery.
Sweet.
I will get my RAM today. Nightmare, again, thank you for the compliment. I am sorry about that. That was I have been suffering from bad sticks of RAM, and I am paying the penalty for my laziness of not replacing it sooner. So, but I have saved the progress. I'm blueprinting the goddamn thing just in case there's a save file corruption, because that happens. And I think we're okay. Hail Clang. No, you're all right on the for the most part, Antonio. Just that one was a little bit over the line. Shit. When grouping things, make sure you include the name of what it is. Like if you're doing strobe lights, make sure it's strobe lights, not just strobes. Otherwise, when you do a search for your lights, you will not find what you are looking for. Name? What? There we go. So we've got our running lights and our strobe lights. I think we are good. Alright, now I'm going to blueprint this one last time. I gotta find it. Large grid. Here. Details. Alright. I want a name. Give me a name. Name it. I am not calling it the glory hole, Antonio, because I have to upload this on the workshop and that will get me nailed. Pardon the pun. Oh.
I quote Antonio, the frisbee.
Casey, that's because this is a game and aesthetics to me are just as important as functionality. I would rather fight and die in a nice looking fighter than fly around in a square turd with guns. Give me a name. Ship name. Come on. Oh, I think we already decided, actually. Oh no, we didn't. That was the group survival, our station on group survival's Eska station. I'm getting my streams all mixed up. All right, so while I'm sitting here playing with my chopsticks, come on, chat, or anybody in voice.
The donut.
The Frisbee Watchtower. Come on! You can be more creative than that. Casey, you win! Because you're the only one that's actually giving me a decent name. TRC. I like it. Fuck it. I'm gonna hit the publish button. Oh, which means you guys get to sit here and wait for me to publish this damn thing, and hopefully my computer doesn't explode. Out for delivery is good news, though. I might actually see it before my next live stream.
Most likely.
Which might be a little late because Phoenix is running a little late today. This station was built during the Part 9 live or during Part 9 of the Build a Ship stream. I'm going to, like, yeah, there we go. Good to go. All right. Yes, Antonio, I think that was only you that read Tampon's grip.
I'm back, and what about Tampon's grip?
Read chat. That's all I gotta say. Welcome back.
Yep, phone call central today.
I know the feeling. We are good to go. I think this is done. It's published. It's happy. I'm happy with it anyway. So we've got a station. We've got individual ships. Let me double check. I will look at, now that I'm done with the station, I can look at Discord and see what the hell Casey was going on about. General randomness, I believe it's at. Oh no, this is computer specs. Casey, Steam.
No, those are my computer specs. Casey's picture's above that.
Oh, right. That's his fighter?
Yeah.
You know what I said about square turds and guns?
Yeah.
I reiterate what I said. I exposed cockpit. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I'm not pulling any punches. That's...
Hydrogen base is not bad, but you gotta have a way to keep the ice going, either with a oxygen generator or a hydrogen tank.
Or something. That has neither, I can tell you that. The cockpit's well protected, but... I don't know. I'm not a fan, Casey. Sorry, buddy.
I gotta say, though, it's armed.
It's armed to the teeth. It is armed to the teeth, but we all know how that Skyrim mod worked. No, oxygen... Oxygen farmer and other things. Well, we've got a mining ship. Anything that has ice can automatically be taken care of. That's not an issue. This has oxygen refining, which, you know, we can fill up the hydrogen ship with, no issue. I think our fleet is a full circle complete. I think everything can be taken care of. I think I'm going to take the time later and upload. He's saying there's 2 O2 gens in one tank on that fighter. 2 O2 gens are a little redundant, but
I can believe it with the way it's armored.
yeah,
The way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
and I with the hydrogen, he's probably got superior maneuverability, but it's limited. He's on a time limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see any sort of connector port. Looks like you have to load it through the guns.
That's a painful thing too.
Or through the cockpit.
Or through the cockpit, but again, that cockpit's highly exposed in the front. One large cargo, yeah, a large cargo is unnecessary on a fighter, man. It's not going to live long enough to go through all its ammo capacity. Period. It just won't. Yeah. As far as the aesthetic goes, I understand where you're going with it. It's a cheap, easy to build fighter. It's not frilly, as you said earlier in the chat. It doesn't look like it's, you know, why put expensive pieces on it? But as I said before, I would rather die in a pretty looking ship than not die and, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about exposed cockpits here, and if you look at the Neon Strike, it's not much better. So I can't bitch too much. But
You guys get a really weird glitch where the Gatling turret's gun falls off.
no, that is unique to you, buddy.
And when it moves, it teleports it back.
That's a lag desync issue.
Weird is what it is.
Ah, see, he's using the hydrogen revamp mod, which upgrades hydrogen duration. See, and therein lies my continuous argument. If I don't use the hydrogen revamp mod, which we all know I don't, and what I think about mods in general, I can't use your ship, because it will not function the same as you intended. Whereas anybody can download my Neon Strike and use it as I intended. Right?
Yep.
I guess it just matters. It depends on what your audience is. I will say that this new third-person camera, not freaking clipping first person, is a glorious, glorious update. I am so happy with it.
Amen.
I am happy with the station. I am happy with the fleet. I think we are at that point where I have caught up on what I needed to catch up on. I love this Neon Strike, man. It is so fucking fun. So, I guess now the question is, what to do next? What do you guys think? Come on, give me some suggestions.
Well, we've got carrier, we've got civilian ships.
What the hell?
Do we have any sort of tug?
No, we don't. And actually, thinking about it, I can do something real quick. Good call. So,
Yeah, I was just thinking something to help with either damaged ships or get ships into the correct docking port around a station or something like that.
that's, yeah. And I was also thinking cargo.
Oh, that too. Casey, in Discord, I did a screenshot of one of my mining ships, and yeah, I understand the whole complete blockiness phase, because I cannot get any of my ships to look like Trent's or some of these other ones I see on the workshop. They're all bricky like yours.
You know what? We all started somewhere. If you go through my Steam and look at some of my StarMade ships, you can tell where I transitioned from blocky to what I'm doing now. I mean, you want to talk about blocky? Go look at StarMade.
Yeah. Yeah, the very first station that we made that was not inside of an asteroid was the Borg cube, because we're like, all right, we're just going to build a cube, call it good, put defenses around it, and go.
Yep. In fact, I will do you guys the favor of just posting my screenshots of StarMade from because it's. Oh, you guys also get to see the massive station I built, or at least the process of how I build massive things. Alright. Oh, and my old ship, the Kusanagi, the original. I was actually pretty proud of that ship, because it wasn't a blocky mess. Some of my Kerbal vessels. Alright, so I need to pull up OBS. Make a new scene. Or no, I can just turn on display capture.
Well, that's a good thing, Casey. Not letting people steal your designs or use them against you.
Right? So, this is some of my old StarMade stuff from, I don't know, a couple years ago. And you get to see exactly the mess. So, the first ship I'm going to show is the original Kusanagi. The big blue Triforce mess that it is. I actually enjoyed this ship. It was a pretty cool ship in my mind. This is back before Oxygen was released. And then in the back you get to see some of the other crap I built behind it, but I was very happy with the Kusanagi. StarMade is a Space Engineers like, but more like Minecraft than anything else. The first StarMade ship, this is when it was half done. It's a carrier. And it looks like ass. And I'm not proud of it.
It looks a whole lot better than any of mine.
Well,
Right.
hopefully I've got a good shot of it when it's complete, but I doubt it.
Although I'm digging the Triforce emblem there on the front.
You like that?
Yeah.
So, here is what I called the Needle of Death in StarMade. We had each one of these around our jump gates. We had about 16 of these around our jump gates. And on the server I was playing, they had a 500,000 block limit. And these things just ripped apart a capital ship. Here is, I think, the Atlas in during its construction phase. And which one's this? I think this is the Ant. One of the mining vessels. I really wish I would have screenshotted more of my ships, because I didn't, and that's a shame. I liked how you could do lighting in StarMade, the engines specifically. You can put the glowing blocks down and put the engines behind them, and you wouldn't burn through the glowing blocks.
It is very Minecrafty.
Yeah. And then the newest jump gates were very circular, but I tell you what, they looked amazing. In my mind. Color coded so you knew which way you were going. I think they look good. They were massive in size. Space Engineers would cry. And then this big monstrosity here, that was a station I was building for a friend. And in that foreground, you can see I'm using one of my 500,000 block ships that is blocky as fuck. And, yeah. Yeah, I apologize. I really wish that my other ships were showing. Side profile of the carrier. I was not happy with it. I needed to screenshot my other ships, and I'm kind of appalled that I didn't. There's a side view of that same ship with the Triforce on it. So, yeah. I think I have improved significantly over the years of doing this. So, alright. We need to go from there, guys. What are we doing? What are we got? I mean, we're 2 hours into the live stream. I want to give you guys that extra hour. Oh, right, the tug. Blarg.
Honk.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Are we doing a small ship then?
Yeah, you'll get more detail with the small ship.
This is true. But we all know where I'm at with the detail too, so. Alright, so, cockpit. Where did I set that shit? There it is.
Well, you can obviously build bigger things inside.
Yeah. Not without an expensive lag. And you could get into a lot of detail, but that was a PvP server, so you really... well, considering you're not anywhere near me, Antonio, I think your life is safe. But, well, as I've said before, I may accept, I may not. If I accept it, consider yourself lucky.
Hey, Casey got the reference.
What? Yeah. It's one of those cases of I think most people nowadays would. At least most people in the circles I run.
Right, since Red vs. Blue has been around since 2003.
I remember getting back from Korea with Red vs. Blue disc that may or may not have been acquired appropriately.
Oh, did you get one of the bootleg versions?
I cannot confirm and or deny. But I will say that I no longer have it, and the next time I acquire anything like that, it will be legitimate means. Don't be mad, Rooster Teeth. I was young.
Yeah.
I didn't know any better.
I was buying their DVDs through them for a while, and then they started releasing them for sale online, and I went that route.
So, yeah, I mean, I remember getting home, sitting down with my brother, and, you know, laughing our asses off for a good night. Although there was a lot more rum involved back then.
I remember doing Halo parties. Just everyone bring their Xboxes over to someone's house, and we all set up and just play all night.
How many people are you talking here? Because, I mean, I almost guarantee you I've got you trumped. Do you know what a barracks party is?
I know what a barracks is.
You know what a barracks is. Now, a barracks party is the barracks having a party. And,
So about 20 people.
40 to 50. Now, do you know what a barracks Halo party is?
How many Xboxes were involved?
Yes. There were...
Let's see, the original Xbox Halo could support 16 players on 4 Xboxes.
Yeah, exactly. Except for we had about 5 of those matches going at once.
Nice.
I swear, there is less cursing in most rated R movies than there is in one Halo match.
Right?
You can line up every rated R movie, and short of Boondock Saints, I think you can get more cussing out of a freaking... It's bad. It's really bad.
I hate to say it, but online gameplay is ruined.
Later,
LAN
Casey.
parties.
Thank you for joining us.
Have fun, Case.
So we need an oxygen tank, not an oxygen generator.
I gotta say though, the one good thing I do not miss about doing LAN parties is I do not have to lug around my old box TV.
Yep. And for anybody who doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, you never will. You never will understand the struggle.
Yeah. Well, I have to agree with Bernie on the podcasts. They've made references to this before. Like the generation now will not know what static TV is. Like if they watch The Shining, not The Shining. I can't think of the movie now. Any movies that have to deal with like TVs going to static or the end of the broadcast. Yeah.
For instance, I can give you a perfect example. Poltergeist, the original Poltergeist.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, the end of the day national anthem that they used to play on local TV.
Yeah, and then it would cut to static, and they're talking to the ghosts that way.
Yeah. You know, that's the kind of shit I grew up with too, and you know.
MASH was my bedtime cue.
Yeah, I mean that's when you know it was bedtime. Although that was usually around midnight-ish, 11 o'clock. It depends on. The
normally right after like the late show or the local news or something like that.
Yeah. You know, kids these days just won't understand that. It's. I can't believe I'm saying kids these days. I'm turning into my fucking dad. Actually,
5-year-olds have 10 times better fun than me.
I could think of worse things to turn into, so I'll take that.
I hear you there.
You know what? I am getting lazy. I'm just gonna freaking retrofit the Neon Strike to be the tug. Honestly, I'm sitting here thinking about it.
The ultimate lazy.
I'm just sitting here going, you know what? Fuck this.
My God.
I can retrofit this a lot easier than to try to build a new one.
Hence the mining ship, the welding ship, and the grinding ship.
Actually, those I built different. Oh, a different, you know. But I'm getting lazy, man. I'm at the point now where I think I've shown that I can pretty much build. I can pretty much build. It's not a thing. I won't say it's perfect every time. By far from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Antonio, your grandma still have an old tube TV?
Hats off to your grandma. They don't make shit like they used to, so I mean, if grandma's still got one of those, then rock on. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting here thinking.
Yeah, it sucks. Even with like the newer TVs, if it cuts to like the station goes out, you just get a black or blue screen saying acquiring signal or whatever the cable box is doing, or just the straight TV.
Yeah. You know, I'm sitting here going, I need something. I need to do something here. Alright, doesn't have the stopping power that it needs, but I'm not afraid of burning off, you know, the ship it's tugging, so... That's an improvement, I guess, right?
Well, the small ship thrusters don't burn heavy armor that bad.
No, but they do burn light armor. But I've got them recessed far back enough, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, you've got more than enough room, because I want to say the burn radius of the thruster is 3 blocks.
I thought it used to be 6, but... Sure, we'll go with 3. Oh, man. Stretching. I don't know how to fill 3 hours without a fucking phone call.
Quick, Trent, what's your number? I'll call you.
Right. I would honestly, I would give it to you, but you're not getting it over a live stream.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Tube. Oh. There we go. Oh, did I didn't group. Why haven't I? Okay. This one, and this one.
Words.
Yeah. I keep on grouping them, and I keep on forgetting to save the group. The large thrusters in the back. For docking purposes or, you know, fine-tune maneuvering, you do not want your 3 large thrusters on a small ship active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You will end up crushing the front of your ship into whatever you're trying to dock to. But your maneuvering thrusters you want cranked up, so... Alright, so let's test this out. Let's, see how much power we have. I've got just the ship for it. We're going to pull out the Novachon.
Speaking of the Novachon, it burns up pretty nicely in atmosphere.
Oh yeah, did you burn it up?
Yeah, and then it hit the ground and disintegrated.
Oh, I bet. Not meant for atmospheric use. I thought I put that disclaimer on.
It was doing pretty good, but I've got the one mod, Deadly Reentry.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that's anything to do with the same guys that did Deadly Reentry for Kerbal.
I have no idea.
It'd be pretty cool if it was.
Yeah, and then I also did the carrier without fighters. That one actually it did really well. In fact, the game didn't know what to do, and it phased through the planet.
Well. So I'm yanking pretty hard.
Don't forget to tug every once in a while.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that one. That's... I am thinking that this ship as a tug is great for pushing, not so much for pulling.
Jesus.
I don't think he had anything to do with it, but I'm pretty sure he'd be laughing otherwise. All right. And now we're going to turn on the boosters. You know what? It also might help if the primary ship that's being tugged has its dampeners off.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I don't even know my own ship's interiors. God damn it.
You have a radio antenna?
I do. All of a sudden it works. The hell kind of madness is this? Still stops like a brick though. Antonio, cutting out the context of what you're talking about right now with TVs, just cut out the context of TVs.
I didn't even read it like that. That's awful.
I am not a good person. This poor little ship, man. It, for what it is doing.
Performing pretty well.
For what it's doing, man, this little neon strikes, man, I'm telling you. I mean, you wouldn't do this by yourself with one tug. You would have one on each side, I think. But
Yeah.
Antonio's in the gutter right now. Stop it! Oh, wrong way.
Hey, Nova Charlie.
How you doing? What the hell am I doing? I have retrofitted the Neon Fighter to be a tug. And I'm just testing it out. Oh my god, that was a, we need to adjust the connector strength. At least on the station, because that made the station just... Oh hey, we were upside down. Oh well. Considering the thing, this is the Neon Tug. It works. It did its job. You get close to the big ship and then you let the tug do its job.
Hey, it's Phoenix.
Why? Because I had nothing else to do. I finished the station. That's why. Why ask why, man? It's how that's so much more fun.
Did you enjoy the message, Phoenix?
Is Phoenix on his phone in chat? Wow. You are talking through a robotic tin can from a hallway away from the building we're in. Wow.
I know, I can hear it too. It sounds like shit. I'm still on my way home. Yeah.
Sound like a knockoff of Transformers.
Can anybody understand what he's saying?
No, because he sounds like Bumblebee.
I heard something on the way home, or... Let me turn him up. Phoenix, say that again.
I said I'm on my way home, if you can't tell already.
Okay.
I needed to, I had to go through a meeting with the bosses over at work. They're giving me a promotion, so.
Oh, well, congrats.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be training people now.
Sucks to be you.
I hate training people.
You and me
less time on
both.
the phone, so I'm okay.
No, congrats on the promotion, but dude, for first-person experience, training sucks.
I know, I had an experience with it yesterday. It was so bad that I liked it.
What? That makes complete sense.
Exactly. And I actually enjoyed training yesterday.
Alright.
It's really simple. It's really just half an hour to an hour just spending time telling them what to do, and then after that, you know, I'm pretty much good to go, and they're good to go, and I'm done.
There you go. Well, I mean...
There's no pay upgrade yet, because we're only doing it for the month of June to see how I like it and how it works.
Right.
And if things go well, then after June, I will be getting a pay promotion.
No, that's cool, dude. Congrats. Well deserved. You've been taking this one seriously, so... Not that you haven't been taking your previous job seriously, but you seem to like this one a lot.
No, I wasn't. I'll be really honest. I was not taking Ford dealerships at all. Not seriously at all. That place sucks. Hate cars, really.
I love this tug.
Why don't you sell it to me? Speaking of carpet.
I also didn't lock down this big ship, and it's drifting. Whee! Damn it, I did it again. Know your ship, Trent.
And I say again, you could have done from the antenna.
I could have. I won't deny that. I don't care! Now where the hell... Okay, there's... The problem with the same color on your vehicles is, you know, if they're parked right next to each other, you may have trouble seeing them on a glance. Alright, so why not survival? Well, because group survival. That's why.
Because me. I'm late. I'm running extremely late because of work.
Well, no, I mean, somebody's asking me why am I not doing survival now that I've built the fleet. And, honest answer is I'm doing a group survival with Phoenix and Beardy, and it seems redundant.
That too.
I could do an Escape from Mars. I've actually downloaded that. I was going to do an Escape from Mars, I think.
An interesting thing.
I'll join you on that on Fridays. And Wednesdays, since I'm only going to be done at 5:30 on Wednesday nowadays.
Yeah.
And
You're
I won't have
definitely
to
gonna
drive
need, like,
anybody
co-op.
home. So I can actually come right home and be home by 6.
That's awesome.
And what I love about Escape from Mars is it only requires 2 mods: the Escape from Mars mod and the Text API mod.
Yeah.
You definitely need 2 people.
Nah, we don't need 2 people.
This is the awesome Trent DeGrasse Research Center, dude.
Do what?
But this is the awesome Trent DeGrasse Research Center. You don't need no other person. You got him, himself, and himself. That doesn't work out too well. It works better when it's you saying it.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave the assholeish to the asshole.
But no, that saying just doesn't work in the third person.
Nope. I love this shit. Alright, so I guess now there's only one thing to do. And that's blow the hell out of something. So let's pull out the
You want to
crossbow.
re-say what you just said?
No. I'm gonna leave it just as it is.
No, yeah, it's just gonna stay there.
It's just gonna, yep.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Trent DeGrasse Research Center has now shifted from mature to adult only.
Antonio, you're not wrong. I have the ego. I can do it solo. I might die a lot, but I can do it. God. Alright. Well
That's
done,
what I'm
Keen.
doing it solo.
So, the changes to the glass that Keen did really
Take out
set
the
off the
traffic.
crossbow's reactor room.
Oh, really? They did.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys will see it here in a second once it catches up. It is a gorgeous...
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see it, except for I'm not in a position where I can see it.
Why are you not looking at this on YouTube?
I was just going to
On
say...
your phone?
Ooh.
Well, it's 'cause
Oh,
he's
that is
driving.
nice.
You seeing that?
Oh, I'd love it.
I'm just going to sit here and admire it for a bit. I might admire it with my mic muted.
Oh, yeah, just shoot me a screenshot of it or something over this way. I can see it that way.
No, you're
Hang on, let
driving.
me just go close my door.
I am driving. I'm actually at a stoplight.
Green Lantern generator. God damn it, Antonio, you had to ruin a good thing.
I like his comment though. That is good.
It is, but he had to ruin a good thing.
Can I get a ketchup?
No, but you can get mustard.
Okay.
He said Green Lantern generator. I'm looking at the reactor room of my crossbow.
Oh my god, that looks sick.
Are you driving and watching? God damn it, Phoenix!
No, somebody put the picture on there.
You're
Drake
welcome.
up. Drake up. Thanks, dude.
Oh, shit! I don't know why they're flipping like that, but...
So, this guy ran a red light or stop sign in front of me, and I have a car that's a Taurus that's really well known for being a police car in my area. Should I scare the living shit out of this guy and tailgate him?
No. And your cops drive Tauruses?
Yeah.
My truck would eat your cops. That was fun.
My old area that I used to live in Ephrata and Lancaster, PA, they actually use Dodgers or Dodge Chargers.
Yeah. I am not happy with how those crossbow bolts flip.
Is it a gravity
Yeah.
issue or?
I think it's the I've got 2 mass blocks on it. I think it only needs just the one. I think that's what's doing it.
Oh, our state also uses Explorers. Our state must be a Ford-friendly fam.
Around here, all of our cops have swapped from the old Crown Vics to Chargers and Dodge-related items. Ford Explorer. They have a Ford Explorer now, and that just cracks me up seeing that.
Yeah. Ford,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, our state mostly runs Explorers and Tauruses in the, or at least in the Delaware County area here. Actually, I think it's most of Pennsylvania, because I would have some Lancaster and the state police over there have the same thing.
It might. We're gonna find out. I'm removing the one of the mass blocks, and we're going to.
I haven't found it.
What?
I found a damn it, Trent. Go ahead.
I'm removing one of the mass blocks on the torpedo, and I'm going to see if that did it. We'll find out here in a second. I'm just updating it now.
I just realized you don't have warheads on your torpedoes.
Nope. That makes them very vulnerable. All right, we need a target.
You're just going more for internal damage then, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. If you can get penetration through the armor with the torpedo, any movement will rip apart more.
And are you using ore at all as a way, or the shrapnel, or
Am I using what?
ore?
Anybody understand Phoenix English right now?
Yeah, he said ore,
Oh,
as in like rock.
no, because that requires me putting a crate on there and filling it, and it's a bitch to do when you're just using a merge block for the mounting point.
And listening to it on the stream, it sounds like he keeps saying whore.
Right?
That too. Well, we all know me. I don't have that much of a potty mouth as much as Trent does. So.
Yeah, no, there's something going on. It might be the fact that my gyros are in the back, and there's a lot of weight in the back.
You could always throw a space ball on there.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, they do look kind of funny whenever they go end over end.
Right? I'm going to put the gyro in the front like I normally have them. After I scroll wheel my mouse down to lower sensitivity here. God damn, that sucks.
Needs to be a new scheme for that. I don't like how it's set up.
What?
I don't like how it's set up with the control scrolling for sensitivity and all, because it does, like, you know, when you're scrolling through the different options in the block, and you're using like spectator or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
All right. Let's Control C, F10, find the kinetic torpedo live, replace with clipboard. Hop back into this. Projectors. See, this is how I test everything. I just, you know, trial and error it.
You gotta use science.
That's right. We're going to science the shit out of this by doing it over and over and over again.
Famous words from the Kerbal engineers.
No.
I was going to say famous words from Tucker to Simmons. Science the shit out of that.
All right, that's significantly better. It's not flipping end over end.
Update, I'm like 5 minutes away from my computer. Maybe a little bit more because I want to get through this.
Yeah, that's significantly better. How fast are they going? Max speed.
I also would like a mod to release the speed, max speed. I would love to add that to our server.
Nope.
No. won't
I
happen.
I am perfectly content with the speed that it is. I don't need to. It doesn't extend into the gravity gun area. At least it shouldn't.
Yay, I'm home.
Hey, you actually sound loads better.
That's because I'm on my Wi-Fi now.
You don't sound like a potato. Oh crap.
So, I mean, that's the gravity range of that gravity generator. I mean, it can be tightened up a little bit, but...
Man, this Discord's getting really active. I love it.
But it doesn't extend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it stops at that wall. It doesn't extend into the barrel of. So it's not an issue. I mean, it stops at the wall if you look. So I think it's just space engineers' physics being weird. It shouldn't impart that kind of...
Correction, space engineers physics being normal.
yeah, you're right, but...
Well, it does make the torpedoes look like they have a hot rod look going on.
And it's not really affecting their effectiveness either. You know, I mean, they are hitting their mark. And they are ripping holes through. I mean, they're imparting a lot of force, so I can't bitch too much. So... Alright, it's time to clean up shit. Come on. Thank you. Come on. There's more. So yeah, that's better. God, I love how that generator looks. God damn it, Keen is right. All right. So, I think I'm going to end this stream a little early. I'm going to get something to eat. We will be on Phoenix. What do you think about,
He left.
No, of course he did, because he's a...
Oh, he's back.
Yep. Sorry.
So, what do you think? When are we starting our stream?
We gotta get a hold of Beardy.
Alright. Get a hold of Beardy.
Working on it.
Because, you know, you can get a hold of him a lot easier than I can. Oh. Find out what's going on. And, yeah. So, I will take the time this weekend and go through and upload everything and make sure everything's appropriate for Steam Workshop. And we will go from there. My RAM is on its way. It's out for delivery. So I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't.
Once my RAM is in, I'm kind of hoping. I mean, it's only like 11. It should be, if it's out on for delivery, it should be here sometime before we start our stream. I don't live in a big town, so we should be all right. I really like how this station turned out. I hope everybody else enjoys it too. And, yeah.
I just can't wait to crash it.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what you're all about, but...
Deadly re-entry.
Once the, RAM is in, and I've got 32 gigs to fuck off, we can go nuts. We can do a little bit more crazier things. I can turn planets back on. That's going to be nice to be able to turn planets back on. Then I can actually do a couple more things. We need to do planetary drop ships. You know, we need a way to get down to the surface of a planet and pull things back up, right?
Yep. Ooh, you could also do a space elevator.
I could. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things I can do. At that point, I might just, you know, we'll have a ship in there and the space elevator and the stations and just say, you know what, here you go. Here's the world. You can have my entire world.
Oh, wheels have a right and left now.
Wait, what?
You have a right and left nut? Well, congratulations.
Yes, that is what I said. No,
That's what I
the
heard.
wheels have right and left.
Well, yeah, that's been a thing for a little bit now.
Oh, no, on the game. Oh, wait, really? I thought they only had just one and you could put it on either side.
Oh, well, that's what it should be, but... Oh, well. Hey, Spoopy? Spoopy Ghost? Dude, your name is cannon fodder. Just so you know.
Well.
Oh, hey, you know what?
It looks like something right out of the Xbox Live name generator.
That's...
Not laughing at you, laughing
Oh,
with you.
I am. I am just not that nice. But
Damn.
everybody knows this. Welcome to the end of the stream.
The beginning.
Yeah, because we're totally just starting. No, I just finished the station. I have actually removed most of the ships because that scares me. At least with my RAM in its current situation. Once I get my new RAM in, I can actually put in every ship that I've built for this fleet. And I'll take a screenshot or something. I think that would be screenshot worthy. So, until then, though, I think we are 15 minutes shy. I did start a little late. Started about 10 minutes late. But I had, again, more family issues. God, I really love how that reactor room turned out. Especially when it darkens up. Keen, you have your moments. This is one of them. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, and the barrels of the turrets just want to, you know, continuously fall off, but whatever. It's actually quite adorable. Fix your shit, Keen. I was just complimenting you. God damn it. Survival stream should be starting sometime. Let me see here. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go pick up my kid. She gets a noon release. I need to eat something with my wife. It'll be about 1 o'clock Mountain Time at the earliest. 3 Eastern.
So 3 o'clock Eastern, yeah.
I think at that point, Nova and... God damn it, I did it again. I just haven't said your name enough yet. Drake. Sorry.
It's alright.
I am horrible with names, man. We got Spoopy. Spoopy I'll remember, because that's just a stupid name. It's funny. It does sound like an Xbox name generator. Spoopy, do not be offended. If you are, I don't care, but that's just the way my stream rolls. It's the way we roll here. If I offend you, I don't care. If I upset you, I don't care. I do what I do. If you enjoy it, awesome. If you don't, that's your problem. It's just the way I go. Anybody will tell you that.
Yep.
Oh. Hell yeah. So, 3 o'clock Eastern, we will be starting at the very least. Earliest, 3 o'clock Eastern. It might be later. Might be sooner. But we'll announce it in Discord. If you are watching this, join our Discord. Yeah, about 2 hours.
Hold on.
Nova Charlie. Give or take. I mean,
Probably take. I just got a word. Chris.
Huh?
I just got a word from Beardy.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. 15 minutes.
Well, he'll
He
be
said
ready
he'll
in
be-
15 minutes.
Right.
Well, that's no good for me, because like I just said, I gotta go get my kid.
Okay.
So,
Alright, well, I'll see when you get back and
Yeah.
we'll do whatever.
you know, I gotta go get my kid. My wife will be home for lunch. I mean, there's a reason why I said at the earliest.
Okay.
You know, so let him know.
Now, I might do an FSX stream then.
Oh God. All right. Well, you heard that. If you guys are interested in Flight Simulator 10 and flying airplanes, go join Phoenix.
I'll be starting shortly. I'm just finish some food here, and then I'll.
And yeah, I will go from there. Yeah, so 9, 10, 11 p.m. your time, I guess. Either way. And if you can't join us in the live stream, I do stream on YouTube exclusively because, you know, YouTube uploads my streams when they're done. So if you can't watch the stream live, go check it out after the fact when it's uploaded. Either way. But until then, I've been Trenton DeGreth, and thank you for joining.
Ciao.
Moo.
Ribbit.
Ciao for now.
Rock on, guys. See you in a couple hours.